Astronomy Live, your ass is mine. Stay tuned for the clown show. Well, well. Hello and welcome. Astronomy Live. You sorry son of a motherless goat. Who do you think you are? What the hell are you doing? Don't you know that I know people? Yes, Astronomy Live, I know people. And they know people. That's right, Astronomy Live. I know people who know people. That's right. That's right. Scott. I know people who know people who possibly know other people. What are you going to do about that, Scott? I don't know what you think you're doing on the internet, but there's going to be some changes. We're gonna get to you in a minute, so you can just sit down and make yourself comfortable. Can I get you something cold to drink? Here, have a pillow. Here's their remote to the TV or whatever. I'm just going to go over a little bit of news and then you know, we're going to get to you. Where I'm gonna have to go. Just gonna have to go all Logan on you. Now I know you're already afraid. You're already afraid because I think you already met YouTube's assassin. So you're already afraid. But oh boy, you ain't seen nothing yet. I'll get to you in a minute. Can I get you anything in a magazine or something? Okay. All right, guys. Welcome to the show. Let's get started. The reports that you are seeing probably only on Logan Running about donations and $80 billion arms sales and the funding and what do you call it? Hardwaring of ISIS and all that, and a little thing called Vault 7. You may have seen somebody, namely Logan Running, mention a word or two about that or whatever. But you would still never know that any of these things exist if you looked at your TV. But I did hear these exact same things about the wiretapping. You know, the way that the wiretapping was carried out using a foreign nation snoop. That only one channel on the radio actually covered these things. That was Michael Savage on Salvage Nation. My buddy calls it down at work. Salvage Nation, red diaper doper babies. Liberalism is a mental disorder. Oh man, is he right about that? Love Savage. But there you go on that deal. I'd like to make a big deal out of Rachel Mad Cow, MSNBC, whining and complaining, moaning. Donald Trump didn't pay his taxes. Yeah. Donald Trump didn't pay his taxes. Yeah, he can't be president. Yeah, you big stupid idiot, bent-nosed bitch, liar, trash, scum. You ought to be in freaking handcuffs right now. Yeah, Donald Trump did more than pay his taxes. He overpaid. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. You remember when the wine and pinko trash ran out of things to say about Donald Trump, and they bring up something about income taxes, just like they do on the YouTube. Yeah, and you can't. You bet income taxes. Yeah, well, Rachel Madcow should be fired at the very least. MSNBC should just be taken off the air for causing all that stink over more than nothing. Yeah, Donald Trump is more than up to a date on his taxes. Do you know why we already knew that? How did we already know that? You big thinkers out there. Yeah, that Donald Trump was free and out running around, running for president. Yeah, yeah, that was proof in itself that Donald Trump was probably up on his taxes, isn't it? In fact, that Donald Trump, I don't have the exact numbers, but Donald Trump paid more taxes last year than Facebook and General Electric combined. Yeah, it seemed to me like Donald Trump single handedly is keeping the EBT YouTubers afloat. The the big story locally here. Everybody get your barf bags out. You ready to puke? You're not feeling like puking yet? You're gonna puke here in a minute. Yeah, they can't discuss anything of any consequences over in Texas legislation other than can chicks with dicks get into the ladies' bathroom? Now, in a sane world, this question would never come up, let alone go down and take up all the time on your elected officials of what to do about it. Well, this is a no brainer. Anyone out there that knows a female, any of them at all, that knows a female and has even the tiniest little bit respect for that female and other females would never even consider or kick around or mention out loud the idea of allowing by law men to go and enter the bathrooms, no matter what their story is. I mean, seems to me like that's the real question out there. What the hell is the matter with you, damn people? You don't respect women at all enough to that the freaks. You're going to push the freaks on them. Did anybody ever ask the women if they wanted these freaks in their bathroom next to them? Anybody ask these women that are trying to use the John that what they care about somebody's personal choices? Because that's what it is, personal choices. I don't care what any of these damn men say. They'll never be a woman. Period. Even if they feel like a woman, they're still not a woman. Therefore, this entire argument is beyond ludicrous. Since when does all of society change its ways for less than 0.005% of the population so they can feel normal? Well, I don't care whether they feel normal or not. They're not normal. And they're not ever going to be portrayed as normal and swallowed over here as normal, no matter what the pink pervy Fruit Loops say. I'd call that the highway to hell if you really wanted to know the truth of the matter. Now, people, I don't know about you, but I'm fed up. I mean, I'm furious and punching a bag every day because of Astronomy Live. Now, I'm fed up. I think it's the last straw for all of us. Who is this Astronomy Live going and getting a college education and getting degrees in science and computer science and astronomy type related things? Who is this freak job think he is getting an education and then going on to YouTube and then posting some truth? I mean, what the hell is wrong with this freaking guy? Yeah, well, we've got what do you call it? We've got the remedy for this disease, don't we? I guess you met the YouTube assassin, the very dangerous Benjamin time traveler. Yeah, yeah, you met him now. Oh, you're in trouble. You are in trouble. He goes by code name Keyhole Bitch because time travel would fit through a keyhole from years of substance abuse of one kind or another, probably a combination. That there's no way that you could be a living bag of bones naturally. That yeah, codename Keyhole Bitch has done looked you up, hadn't he? Done come on over there and he done give you the heads up. Done give you the heads up, right, Astronomy Live? The way you deserve for getting on the YouTube and with a proof and facts about astrological questions or whatever, and talking politely and calmly and what do you call it? Respectfully to folks and all that. What the freak is wrong with you? I'm going to take care of you. What do you think you can just come on here and get away with that? Is that what you think? Do you? You got another thing coming. Yeah, because have you heard Astronomy Live about Gad and Gad's army? Yeah, yeah, Gad and God's army. Yeah, do you know who commands Gad and Gad's army? Yeah, that'd be Ben Time Traveler, wouldn't it? Wait a minute. Before we go any further with how in trouble you are, buddy, you're done. I just want to ask you, what is exactly that you did? What did you do to Ben Time Traveler to piss him off like this? What'd you do? You asked him to see his time machine? Is that what you did? Oh boy, who in the freak? I keep going by. Who the hell you think you are? Asking Ben Time Traveler where his damn time machine is. Well, them's dying words. You understand? You understand astronomy? Well, if you don't now, you're gonna, like a 2-year-old, you're gonna, because I'm coming to your house, is what he said. That's right. I think dying's too good for you, myself. But, talked it over with Ben. He said, well, he's just going to go over and kill you. And I was like, well, do what you got to do. Now, astronomy, no amount of weaponry can save you now, because Ben Time Traveler has superpowers that you just don't know what you're up against. That Ben Time Traveler can actually go through spaces as small as keyholes. That's right. It's real hard to keep him out of anything. Astronomy Live, you're gonna find that out. That's right. That's right. I used it for a toothpick one time. Yeah, that's right. And it worked perfectly. And I even flossed with his hat later. Yeah. Yeah. Ben Time Traveler is capable of all kinds of things. Astronomy Live. case you didn't know. You're probably on 6 to 10 bogus FBI and police reports right now. Did you ever think of that? Smart guy, astronomy lab with a college education. Probably had good parents, cared about you, took care of you, and made sure you haven't screwed on, didn't you? Didn't you? Didn't you, astronomy lab? Boy, I tell you what. You just didn't think ahead, did you? Just think you just gonna stroll right onto the YouTube with your education and the clinical proof about a story as important and real as the Nibiru, God rest its soul, story invented by Zaki Sitchin back in the 70s. God rest its soul. People, did you know that there's going to be a Nibiru conference? Yeah. Yeah. After all these years, there's going to be a Nibiru conference, and what luck! See, I never heard of this. I never heard all these past years. I never heard of Nibiru 2013 or Nibiru. I survived Nibiru 2014. Or these. I don't remember hearing about any. But guess where the conference is going to be this year, guys? I mean, Logan Run is just like the luckiest mofo of all time. Going to be right here in my town, right here over here in Dallas. Yeah, the International Nibiru Conference. You guys got your tickets? Well, listen to me, folks. I heard that all the biggest, the big minds of the Nibiru story or whatever are going to be there. Yeah, it's a conference after all. The greats all going to conglomerate together over here in Dallas. Probably at Reunion Arena. Got your tickets? Well, I haven't got my tickets yet because I still haven't found an official flyer or gotten a address of where it's going to be at down there in Dallas. Now, if you guys out there that are up on the new beer and all that, and you've got that information about where the big international Nibiru 2017 conference, very serious stuff, very serious people coming in there. Instead of limousines pulling up and dropping diplomatic looking people or whatever, you see a bunch of Uber drivers pulling up, and when the door opens, a lot of smoke rolls out. There's a bunch of serious folks that are here to discuss in Dallas the seriousness of the Nibiru cataclysm that will surely do us all in before the end of the month. Now, of course, Gil Gerard has already taken took the money and run. Woo, 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 gone, take the money and run. Woo, 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 woo. Get ready for next year. But for now, we're going to take the money and run, and then tell them I was off by 100 years, so you'll never know. Wait. Hang on for a second. People out there think that for some odd reason that Logan Running is inhuman and probably doesn't have a heart. Probably a robot or something like that. But I had a thought earlier that thought I'd share with you guys that might shed a little light on the human side of the beast of flames right here. I was thinking to myself, I was thinking about the Scott cone and all the wonderful enlightening conversations that myself and other YouTubers have had with Mr. Cone. And I was thinking to myself that you know, I was thinking about telling Mr. Cone, if I, when I see him at the conference, that it's never too late. It's never too late for him. That's not across the board. We'll get into that. But for him, it's never too late to well, no, let's not use words that would make people look awkward. Let's say turn over a new leaf, and let's say be on the truth side of things. Yes, I was wondering to myself, what if Scott Cone became a debunker? Well, he might possibly be quite an asset to the debunking world with his research skills. And since he isn't busy, the Nibiru story is gone. Left the building. It's like, wait. Walking off in the distance, and then hear the door shut. Yeah, that maybe now that he's got this much time on his hands or whatever, maybe he would just take time out, late at night, when he's not busy doing all that other stuff, and think about what it would be like to not have people come on there and say that you're wrong, and that it seems that you're pushing something that's wrong on purpose. That I wonder, going through Scott's mind at night, that wonder what it would be like to actually be able to eventually, sometime in the future, have cordial conversations with people like Huff and Greg and some others or whatever. That I would even go so far, being Logan Running, the legend that I am, that I could almost speak for that side of Mr. Greg and Vortex and Company or whatever, that they would give you that chance to turn around, blah blah blah. And Scott, I'll bet you anything. I'll bet the farm. Sure, why not? That the past that people just would rather forget. Some people would just rather forget about, or wish didn't exist or whatever. That those things may not be discussed out in public or whatever. That this thing of moving along with one's life, that you're going to have to do anyway, Scott. I'm sorry, but I just got a memo, and it says Nibiru, what do you call it? Fail, or epic fail. Nibiru, epic fail. So you're headed towards that anyway. Wouldn't it be nice to slip right back in to partial, at least, credibility? Yes, to actually put a few bricks back together in that wall of destruction. Now, I know David Gregg very, very, very well. And whenever anyone is willing to listen to the truth, he will respect that and treat you as you feel needed. Of course, this doesn't apply for Agent Keyhole Bitch. No, Logan Running had warned all of YouTube about Agent Keyhole Bitch and the chaos organization that he works for. Yes, that his boss is actually Peter, WDHCO, or Peter Alien, or Elenin Nibiru, or Cheeky Chops. Yes, that his boss, quite the colorful character that he is, makes his dime hosting porn sites. Yes, that's why the term from Logan Running, Peter, a porn king, pumpkin eater, was always coined that. Yes, of course, Logan still has all the screenshots proving that Peter WDHCO or Peter Cheeky Chop Pumpkin Eater hosts pornographic websites with his hosting business when he's not manufacturing slander videos for any and every YouTuber that he doesn't like. And so many of you have been featured on YouTube Rats. Yes, of course it's criminal, perpetrated by a criminal. And now you've got one of the pit bulls, Ben Time Traveler, over at your channel telling you he's going to come to your house and kill you. Astronomy Live, now you know what I've always known and tried to warn people about for years and years. And my question to you, please don't answer now, is what do you intend to do about it? I would like to remind you that the FBI are probably looking into your background right now. Actually, I would bet the farm on that too. You think I'm joking? Astronomy Live, call your local police and ask them if your name has come up in regards to child-related charges from an outside anonymous source. And I think you'll be unpleasantly surprised. Now, Astronomy Live. Again, I want to ask you, who do you think you are with a successful life and a progressive future and access to things they won't let these people even get around? Who do you think you are coming on the internet and politely correcting incorrect and fearful information? Where do you get off perpetrating the inexcusable crime of truth on YouTube? I have no compassion for you whatsoever. Yeah, whatever Benny wants to do with you. Oh yeah, it's gonna be really ugly, really ugly. Astronomy Live, you'll notice that you'll be able to find your house, I'm sure, if you go to Benny and Friends websites. Yeah, you'll be able, in case sometime you're having trouble locating your house, I'm sure you can get directions from them. Oh, and a phone number to your employer, and his email, and his Facebook. Astronomy Live. I mean, did you think there was going to be no consequences for getting on the YouTube and politely telling the truth about astrological things? I mean, goddamn. God damn. Your people over there are well aware of our little assassin and of his superpowers. Yet you did it anyway. You did it anyway, didn't you? Astronomy Live. Well, Scott, there's there's a couple other things you need to know about your assassin. I mean, you might as well because you don't have much time. He's unbeatable. He's a powerhouse player or whatever. He's a super big time badass, and I can assure you that he did 10 years in the penitentiary for larceny. But he is a badass mofo that did 10 years in his local penitentiary over there for larceny. Now, when I looked up larceny, I thought that was going to mean killing over 50 police or government officials or whatever, but that's not what it meant. It meant stealing. And I thought to myself, what? What the hell could you possibly steal that would get you 10 years straight? That means the sentence was much longer than that, Astronomy Live, because he is a badass. You know, the sentences are always actually way longer than what the perps actually do. So when Ben Time Traveler got out of prison finally after 10 years and got on the YouTube, what the hell did he steal? Well, I'm sure that's part of public record over there in Michigan. But you don't you dare make the instant deadly mistake of looking into that. Now I'm telling you that Ben Time is a badass son of a bitch that did 10 years for stealing something. Now, look at this. Now, when he gets out, this is when it really gets badass, and I get scared. Just telling you about it. That Ben Time Traveler's, nobody would have anything to do with him. After all, he's been in prison for 10 years, but he does have a disabled sister that's slightly older than him, living on disability. And the big badass that he is and all that, he went over there to live off of her and her disability check in her house. Because he is bad freaking ass, dude. Yeah. Let me tell you how badass this freaking guy is. He is so freaking badass that he wanted to gain favor with a bunch of military folks on the YouTube over some story a while back. I can't remember what it was. It's been several years back or whatever. But, Time Traveler wanted to gain favor with them so much that he went down to his local bazaar or something and bought some MIA POW flags and put them on his sister's house. Yeah. That's one badass son of a bitch right there. Then he goes on YouTube and makes a video talking about a long lost uncle that was lost in Vietnam that he had never mentioned for all those years previous. Oh, and all those years previous, taking videos out in the front of his house with no flags. Now, anybody out there that knows anything about MIA POW flags knows that they never come down. And that if the story of the long lost uncle was true, those flags would have been there all along, I'm sure put up by the sister. I'm just telling you, Astronomy Live, what kind of a badass motherfucker this guy is to fake having a long lost family member to gain favor with the military folks on the YouTube. Yeah, that's right. Now this guy is so powerful and so badass. He took credit for a butterfly garden over where he lives. Yeah, yeah. Just walked right in and took credit for this. What do you call it? Butterfly sanctuary over there. And that if you go over to the website of Butterfly Sanctuary and all that, it never mentions his name anywhere about who's all involved in making it happen, because that's the badass that he is. He can just go over and take credit for that. Yeah, yeah, and you want to go up against that, Astronomy Live? You're insane. You're a nut. Let me tell you how badass this mofo is. I mean, I'm just scared to freaking die. Just to talk about Voldemort. Voldemort. He one time I made, or 1,000 times, I made the mistake of asking him to see his time machine. Yeah, yeah, that's how I found out of the big badass mofo called Ben Time Traveler. You know what he did? You know what he did to me, Astronomy Live? You should feel lucky he's just going to kill you. You should feel lucky. You know what he did to me? He went back in time and made sure that I was never born. Yeah. That's power, baby. You're gonna go up against somebody that can travel through time and make somebody never exist? Of course, this is a note, people, that what you're listening to is not happening. It's a fourth dimension or something like that. I don't know how you've tapped into this, but Logan Running was actually never here, because the Ben Time Traveler made sure of that. It's the truth. Astronomy Live, you just don't know what you're up against here. I mean, he's got superpowers, and he takes credit for things he didn't do. And he frauds having a MIA POW in the family. He lives off Astronomy Live. He lives off of his disabled sister. For God's sakes, how in the hell can you justify even being alive right now up against somebody as great and powerful as Ben Time Traveler? I mean, if I was you, Astronomy Live, I'd move to another continent and change my name. Sell my dog. Hate to be you, Astronomy Live. Yeah, I had Logan Running has suggested that we take care of this rogue, out of control agent, before he gets out of hand many years ago. And people just laughed. thought I was crazy. Something like that. I think you can ask one of your friends about that, Astronomy Live. They may have heard me mention him once or twice a while back. Could have warned you. Could have warned you. This is the way I would have done it, Astronomy Live. I said, Scott, run! I mean, what else can you say? I mean, it's that serious, Scott. He's going to kill you so dead, your grandkids are going to die. Yeah. Like Raid. Raid kills bugs dead. I always thought that was funny. Kills bugs dead. Is there some other way to kill them? It kills bugs semi-conscious. That's what I like in my humane bug killer. Jeez. No, but Astronomy Live. I uh, I can't lend you any advice on what to do about Ben Time Traveler coming over there and telling you that he's going to come to your house and kill you. Because usually that's the last message anybody sees. If I was you, buddy, I'd put tape over your keyholes immediately. Oh yeah. Oh, um, excuse me. I forgot to tell you people that I am furious. I'm gonna punch this bag every day in anticipation of finding Astronomy Live and trying to pound some sense into him. That you're gonna get yourself killed. You're crazy. Going on to YouTube with an education and the real facts. God damn, people, this is, I mean, the end of the world must be at foot when seemingly normal, smart people make mistakes as stupid as that. God damn. There's no hope for humanity. Now, I don't think I have to go into the religious aspect of this Astronomy Live. How are you going to beat God? I mean, Gad. How are you going to beat Gad and Gad's army? I'm a man, dude. Don't come to my house. I ain't hiding you out. You got too much heat on you, bro. Jeez. Let this be a lesson to all you freaking nutballs out there. Don't you ever come to our YouTube, mine and Benny's. Don't you ever come to my YouTube with the facts and the truth. They're gonna be hell to pay. Anybody else? Anybody else want to present some facts and truth? Huh? Anybody? That's what I thought. Where you people get off. Around here, we don't take kindly to kindly people like you. I'll tell you what, Astronomy. If by some freaking miracle you survive this, yeah, miracle. I can't do anything. I can't stop him. It's out of control. What do you want me to do? Hell, I tried to tell you years ago. Boy, if you live through this, or any of your friends live through this, if I ever see you, Astronomy Live, uploading truth, facts, and statistics and data, and talking in terms that are correct and on target. If I ever catch you doing that again, God damn it, I will come squeeze through your keyhole. and of course be killed instantly, and you know, and then there'd be one hell of a mess outside your door. That I'd get you in the end, buddy, because you'd have to clean up the mess. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You'd have to clean up my bloody, disgusting mess from trying to squeeze through your keyhole. What do you think about that, Scott? Keep it up. Think I can't get to you? Didn't you see what I did to all these other people? Didn't you see the horror of the wrath of the fiery dragon coming out of the sky? And all burned to shit. Yeah, well, I ain't nothing. I ain't nothing compared to the time traveler, buddy. You are in trouble. Trouble. Woo-hoo. I'm going to go over this again for you people that ain't paying attention. He knows people. You listening? He knows people who know people. Goddamn right. I mean, that should be enough right there. Everybody just go up and jump off a building because that's it's just easier that way. It's not as painful. Yeah, but he knows people who know other people who know other freaking people. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. It's over. You're done. You're done. I'm sorry. I wish I could do something for you. I really do. I feel so helpless. Astronomy Live, helpless. I'm like, yeah, he's a horrible sack of worms. Truth telling and getting an education and all that, but he doesn't deserve to die like that. I don't know. Maybe you do. Maybe you do. You did break the cardinal rule. Beyond cardinal. What's higher than cardinal? You broke the Pope rule. Broke the freaking Pope rule. God dang. Dazza, just get some measurements on him. You know how tall he is and how much he weighs and all that, so you can have the box made. We'll see you off right. Astronomy Live. I think if they put me in charge of the epitaph, I think I'll keep it short and sweet on your tombstone, Scott. I'll make it short and sweet and to the point. He told the truth on the YouTube. The end. And then the date you were born, and then the date that you so freaking ludicrously went on the YouTube and told the truth. Like a nut. Scott, next time, Scott, just step in front of a bus. Would you? Would you? I mean, it'd be less painful for all of us. Tell you what, this goes for the rest of you damn truth tellers out there that actually have proof and facts and all that. You damn people got yourself a freaking war. I don't know if you didn't read the writing on the wall. There will be no truth on this YouTube that's proven. Period. How many times do I have to tell you that? What are you, 2? No, he's not. No, he's not. In fact, he when you listen to this Astronomy Live talk, he seems older than his actual age, and that is another dead giveaway of smartness and education. God damn it. Stupid to be so genius. I tell you what, after the last couple of days, I've had a lot of time to think, and I still can't remember where I put my wallet. Oh yeah, I had an awful lot of time to think, and I've been thinking that maybe I've been too hard on some people out there. Maybe just a little bit. What do you guys think? Think Logan's been maybe too hard on a couple of people out there? Who are these people that Logan is just? I mean, I hate him too. All right, I hate him too. Fuck, he's good at this. God damn, he's good. I mean, whenever I see Logan running going live, it's like I get a cold chill. I know something amazing is fixing to happen, and then I'm going to have to take a big dump. Hopefully, not in my pants this time. So, guys, um, I would, knowing what we know now, I would go ahead and make the plans to attend, the wake of our dearly departed that never had a chance. Now, I don't think we're going to have to have this discussion again, are we? You know who you are out there with plans and intentions of uh, telling the truth or the opposition to Big Fantastic Whopper story. I don't think we need to go over this any further, do we? Or do I need to go into the ugliest more details about what's going to happen to Astronomy Live for his indefensible actions? We can all agree. Shut up. Now, we don't know. I couldn't tell you exactly how many minutes that he actually has left. With among the living or whatever. But I tell you what, guys. Like I was telling Scott Sion earlier, that it's never too late. It's never too late to be on the right side. Yes, I know. I know that popularity might suffer. Scott Sion. Yes, that popular. Wait a minute. Isn't it suffering already? Isn't your popularity taking a few hits below the belt, Scott? So it wouldn't be that far of a rock throw for Scott to actually start promoting the truth with the power of Grayskull, I mean Vortex and company, behind you. Instead of the power of Keyhole Bitch and Captain Chaos, Peter, Porn King, Pumpkin Eater. The losing team. Yes, the only thing that this team has ever been successful at is proving that there are nuts, criminals, wackos, and beyond all over the internet, unbridled. That means they don't have a rope on them. Now, I ask you, Astronomy Live, if we take a bunch of hardened criminals and let them out of prison and give them a computer, what the hell do you expect? Scott? I mean, exactly what the hell do you expect? That you can just go around posting videos of the truth? When hardened criminals are right out here running around free on the internet. So I just don't I don't have any sympathy at all for the empty threats that you have received. Oh, but are they empty? It's the things that they don't say, Scott. Astronomy Live. Now, I've got quite the library. If you would like to indulge sometime, Scott. I mean, let's say you live. Let's say you live. But there's a library that's a whole lot closer, Scotty. And I think it would be a very good idea for you to do your research. And I want you to know that you truth tellers with the education and the clinical facts and the access to the equipment that nobody on YouTube would be allowed to get close, for security purposes or whatever. That wait a minute, where was I headed with that? I keep repeating the horrible crimes against humanity that Astronomy Live is just totally guilty of. Scott, Astronomy Live, do you want to be in my kangaroo court? Is that where you want to be? I don't think you're going to make it that far. Because Logan never holds court unless someone is already guilty. I think we all figured that out. That's why they call it kangaroo. Oh, is it a dingo? Well, let's go with kangaroo. Dingo don't sound right. Dingo only fits with a dingo ate my baby. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, the feeling of helplessness of the long distance loneliness of Logan running. That I know that a murder worse than a murder. I mean a torn limb from limb type activity will proceed here in a minute somewhere in America. Yeah, I know it's tragic. It's tragic. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I can't save all of you. I can't get to you first. I can't get to you and go, Astronomy Live, Astronomy Live, stop! You don't know what you're doing. Damn, it's helpless. Helpless. I feel terrible. Terrible out there. People, what? Earlier I was in fear of Donald Trump. Because Donald Trump is like the only person in history that people can just get on TV and get on the radio and get on YouTube. Come on, and prescribe the death of Donald Trump all day long, and nobody gets in trouble. Whereas a Stephen Lord, oh good Lord, Stephen Christ, a guy that I'd like to have on my side, by the way. Too bad he's so. But this dude's huge. This dude could destroy. And Stephen Christ just went straight to the clinker. And I believe the video is still circulating, whatever, because he suggested that Mrs. Clinton should be a target. Yes, and that SKS Russia also had made that same suggestion and got the clink. And Mrs. Clinton was never president. No, but everyone and their brother and time traveler's long lost fraud uncle. I forgot what I was going to say. Brain fart. Somebody's out there going, "Oh, we, finishing it." I don't know. I saw a speck on the wall or something shiny in the room, and it just went. Phew. The whole thing just went. Phew. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm Here we go. Good thing we're in the fourth dimension. See, time's not even passing. Look at your clock. But I was saying that that everyone on the planet, including invented people, can directly threaten Donald Trump's life and describe their method for rubbing them out. And nobody gets in trouble. It's just like on the heat. Nah, I'm not gonna go there. Just not gonna go there. Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent. New World Order. Have you people ever seen Ministry New World Order? Ministry New World Order. Search it and turn it all the way up, because it's not lying. It's horrible because it's horrible. Somebody a long time ago told me, "I don't understand your music. It's horrible." I said, right. God damn. We have a winner. Ding, 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 ding. Yes, Slayer is horrible. Actually, Slayer is the soundtrack of hell. When you die and you go to hell, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like Angel of Death or Raining Blood. Take your pick, Dead Skin Mask. That's what it sounds like. That's why I use it. So we're not kidding around over here. When I'm telling you that Astronomy Live needs a fate worse than death, worse than pain, because he went live in public to politely tell people they may be wrong. Of course, we know how the rules are on YouTube, you idiot. If you just read the rules, Astronomy Live, that this is the biggest no-no of all time, that now whatever channel you've done that with has the absolute right to go off the deep end and kill you. That's just the way it is, Scott. And Scott. I'm getting confused here. See, Scott Cone. Scott Cone. You probably would think that I was bullshitting or lying to you if I told you that many people, including my best friends over here that I don't have any friends, but Waptech and another Scott and a couple of other people named Steve, George, Fred, Alex, and Snodgrass. Something. These people correct me constantly. Constantly, there. You're blah blah blah. Yes, because Logan puts up videos that you know I that's my fraud. I stay relevant. I post videos on subjects that get views and keep an interest and actually build subscribers. But I'm actually taking those people in like it's a trap. That soon I will address this very story that I've posted, usually from M Lord. What's her name? She if it's a hoaxy onion type story or whatever, she's got it. And I take the most possible of these sometimes, and I post them myself. Sometimes I even read them or whatever, and then if you're paying attention, I come in later and I go, "Here's what's wrong with this." But at first, when I post it like everybody else. Now, I probably shouldn't disclose that the fraud that I perpetrate by keeping relevant. But Scott Sion, if you could join the wonderful world of debunking, then you would understand different ways and different tactics of how you can actually get the truth. I mean, look at Scott Sion and everybody else out there. There is no way I could have looked up and found out who you are or anybody else. I simply don't have it in me. I never have. No, but people are more than willing to offer these things up to me. Why do they want to offer them up to me? Even in a fraud scenario with a ex-wife situation, it still came to my channel. And then there was another ex-wife that still came to my channel. Where what happened with it after that doesn't matter. The thing is that somehow Logan produced it. I did it by staying relevant. And if one day, Scott, you want to have let's say full redemption within reason with myself and the vortexes over there, which I have no affiliation with, by the way, and as you know yourself, we don't see eye to eye. We don't see eye to eye on going public, Scott. Yes, Scott, the Vortex group over there does not condone what Logan Running does. The information drops that Logan Running does, those people do not, or would probably, actually after this last one, I'm totally amazed. But in the past, would never participate in such an operation as the one that you hate so much that I did. But that would be, those folks are looking out for people like you. When Daza comes to me and says, "What you're doing is wrong, Logan. What you're doing is wrong, Logan." He doesn't sound like that at all. It's more like, "What you're doing is wrong, Logan." Yeah, that's way better. I'm going to work on that. I'm going to work on that one. But in the privacy of my own home, I can only imagine the way the views and popularity would go if I worked on my David Gregg for hours on end live. People, the suicide rate would possibly go up. But seriously, Scott, there were several times that guy that you hate so much told me not to do it. And I want to tell you, Scott, straight from me to you, I knew I was doing the wrong thing, but it was because of what you had already done. I didn't I didn't have to get involved, Scott. I could have left Astronomy Live and those folks out there hang out to dry is what I could have done, like anyone else, protecting themselves. But Scott, you needed to be what we call reined. I grew up on a ranch or whatever, and that sometimes horses, when you're early breaking stages or whatever, they like to what they call get their own mind, which means they won't cooperate, with um, equestrian ethics or whatever. In other words, you got a mule kind of a personality in the horse, that won't, pulls against the rain or whatever. And for what you done and what you started to escalate or whatever, you needed what we call in modern times a check or whatever. That's both reins yanked on the chin strap of a bit in a horse's mouth gets their attention, like, and then they remember, oh yeah, we're doing this riding thing or whatever. Well, that's I had seen these things before and actually had them happen to me or whatever, if you can imagine that, Scott. That I had to act because that's the kind of guy I am. And I think that's the kind of guy you are. That's why we would love to, no, I would never say see you on the team, but to at least to outline some of the things that the nice folks talk to you about, like accepting the voice from the other side, and even possibly listening to it, and possibly even considering that they might be right, instead of killing everyone and taking their wallet and just with no plan. I'm just going to run to Tijuana because I just committed mass murder. I got to get out of the U.S. See, Logan running over the years, you would know this if you weren't such a newbie. I love saying that. I love. I could watch too much South Park. Is it probably no kidding, people? It's probably been over 10 years since I had cable television and got to see South Park on a regular basis or whatever. But I picked up way too much of that stuff. Okay, don't say fuck. Just say okay. Okay. I picked up way too much of that stuff, man. I'm not doing Garrison. Not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it live. Look, if I did Garrison, then Peter, Pumpkin Eater, blah 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 over there just have a freaking field day with that. Logan's a Fruit Loop. Boo boo. I'm 2 years old. I mean, this guy is older than I am. I got a picture of him if you want to see. No shit, Peter, WHDCO. I mean, he hates to see his face on the internet. Oh, woo! Too bad he posted it. Yeah, too bad that Peter, once upon a time, had a hidden channel. And once upon a time, Logan made a kind of a dollar bet with somebody that this other channel was actually Peter, and the only way to find out if it was actually Peter was, of course, to show the video. And immediately, look, I didn't know. I did not know that this was actually Porn King Painter in this boating video up close until I played it on YouTube, and immediately this dude came down on me like a ton of bricks and blah blah blah. When he could have ignored it, and I'd have gone, God, well, I guess that wasn't him. Guess it wasn't him. Same thing happened with a guy named Riley. That I had something that was just looking really ugly, but I didn't know. I didn't know for sure until total confirmation there shortly after. Oh, and then there was another case, Scott. There was another case, Scott, that we just didn't know for sure. I don't want to keep talking about myself. Nobody likes a freaking what do you call it, a egotistical prick. Hey, you guys remember that one time that I proved that CMEs off the sun don't have anything to do in correlation with earthquakes? You remember that when I proved that? You remember that? No, you don't, do you? Well, that's one of the many important things that Logan Running brought to the YouTube that still stands to this day. And how, of course, do you figure this out for yourself? Well, if people, you can find a CME these days, good luck with that. That's a different story that you'll never see on Logan Running because it'll probably be taken down. But that if you can find a CME, watch it when it happens and when impact or close to impact should hit Earth. And when you see that there's no correlation of any earthquakes to it, then you'll know the truth. That channels that built their empire off of shit like that, like BP Earthwatch, aka Mr. Comet, aka I should say his freaking name. I should, but Mr. Comet and BP, he's pretty much shut down over there. He's got the cult following or whatever, but you don't see him posting on the Bureau or even Planet X or anything mysterious or anything. I think he's kind of got burned out. Only when there's some news like the Orville Dam or something. Blah blah blah. And God damn it, the way Logan Running sees it, that's a success story. That's a major success story because I remember Mr. Comet played a key role in the Nibiru truth for me 10 years ago or whatever. And I never forget, and one good turn deserves another. The way I always say. Look, there's several big webs that are weaved out there. For the life of me, I can't understand why these people weave these webs. I'm sure because that's so much more exciting than the proof and facts about Hillary Clinton and the foundation and the arms sales and the ISIS. For the life of me, why this isn't, I can understand why the establishment and TV and all that, but you've got these so-called truthers, truth warriors, people against supposedly the liars and the criminals. Yet they spend all of their time on something that doesn't exist or doesn't matter, like the flat Earth. If flat Earth could be proven, it would have been. It would have been. The problem is with flat Earth is that watch a ship sometime in the ocean. You'll notice that eventually the ship drops down into the water. Looks like it sinks. Yeah, it drops down in the water because that's the curvature of the earth. And you don't need anything. You don't need a laser beam. You don't need a freaking telescope. You don't need some guy in a being kept alive in a wheelchair. A astronomer scientist kind of guy. You don't need any of that crap. Just go down to the ocean because you need a big place. You need a big freaking water place, and you need to watch it at um, of course, sea level. Don't be up in a building. Stupid. You have to be at sea level. And as the ship goes, heads off into the distance, blah, 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 hopefully at night, you'll notice that the light disappears into the water. Now, none of the flat earth people can explain that other than saying that that's a government hologram to fool you. God, these people. These people. Didn't some of you a long time ago when you came to the internet? Didn't you? Weren't you excited when you finally got to the internet? You just flipped it and was like, "Wow, everything's going to be cleared up for me now. Everything, my life will be perfect. Everything, I will understand and learn and know the truth about everything." Damn. What the hell were you thinking? You're just like Astronomy Live with your what do you call it? Uncriminal minds. Dropping your entire self into a crime pit of hissing vipers and their stories. Intermission. God damn. Standing O, bro. Woo! Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Logan Running is on fire tonight. Be back in just a second. Somebody like that deserves a rest. Yeah, goddamn. I'm back. Goddamn. Goddamn. Somebody like Scott Sion over in that Planet X channel, boy, he could do some serious damage on that Saturday Night Live garbage. If we posted a video talking about that the wicked Satan worshiping left. There's no other way to put it. Is in an all-out war against your president all the way down, fighting him every step of the way towards the change that needs to come. Man, that Scott's the own guy with all his viewers, and man, he could really get the word out on that. Maybe after this Nibiru thing. Now, there's some of you guys out there that know him and love him for the wonderful guy that he is and all that. I'm sure it's in there. I've seen it. I think maybe it was a Photoshop, but maybe you could talk to him. Maybe you could talk to him and say, Scott, that power that you hold over there on your channel. It's like, just imagine the interest that you could get in, the families out in America that are thinking about be a good idea to enlist your son or daughter to head over to Yemen, Iraq, and Syria, and maybe pick up some of those weapons that Hillary left over there. Somebody like Scott could could have a whole lot more influence or whatever on situations, subjects such as that than Logan running could ever possibly have. That's all I'm saying. Funny stuff. I thought it was funny. Did you see? Did you guys see? It's Saturday Night Live with your host Logan running. You know the saxophone going and all that, blah blah blah. You know, and I step out. I step out on the stage. You know, and everybody's all. You know, and of course it's Logan running, the biggest, most powerful star in the world. So you know, it goes on for a while. You know, and then you know. I give the hand gestures, you know, for everybody to stop or whatever, you know, because you know we only got so much time here or whatever. Everybody sits down, and then Logan goes right into that video that I made the other night or last night, pointing out that the documents prove the donation and the weapon sale and the funding and the distribution, and the wheel goes round and round, and the crowd goes wild. It's the funniest goddamn thing that anyone has ever seen. Yes, and I stand there in the glory with the spotlights on me and the people just wailing. It's just the funniest goddamn. There is the smell of fecal. There is the sound of flatulence, and there is the slipperage of the goo on the floor. I stand there in the basking in the glory of my greatness, my arms open wide, thinking to myself, I can't wait until they all get to hear Slayer. All the time. See, that's why people like Logan running can never go to hell. Well, I already love Slayer. Love it. They know that sending me to hell would be like, I'd be like, kick ass. Hand me a smoke. Motherfucker. I can see it now. Hell's like, I can hear that there's a freaking party going on. You can see the lights and shit. And then when I get closer, you can see that Logan running is in, welcome Logan running, and then there's a big freaking crowd there to freaking greet me, with the band and everything. It's like, we've been waiting for you, buddy. Lord of Lords. King of Kings. Julian Assange. People, you ever think late at night in your tiny little lives? I know right now Scott is going to be busy at night with his thinking, so he can be omitted on this one or whatever. It's going to be busy thinking, I guess. Damn, what was I gonna? Oh crap! You did it again. Did it again. Are you sending radio waves? Are you beaming me, Scott? Come on, man. Man, that's JV. I'm just hang on. I just put my damn I put my lead helmet on. I know, people. Look. I found out a while back that Scott, of course, has a memory erase gun. Yeah, and from his house, I think all he has to do is stand on the roof, and if he can just get it in a general direction of where I'm at. Every time he pulls the trigger, it's like boink, boink, right in the middle, right in the middle of what I'm talking about. Goddamn Scott, you diabolic! So That's why I wonder what it would be like to have you on the right side of. You know, think of the power. Think of this, Scott. Think of how many people are gonna thank you and appreciate you for being straight with them. I mean, especially after Nibiru doesn't show up at the end of this month. Wait a minute. I just thought of something. If the Nibiru conference is at the end of this month, is the conference because Nibiru is going to be there? Is that what it is? Wait a minute. Wait. We may have discovered something incredible here, people. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's go over these are the facts. That a Nibiru conference has never ever popped up in the murmurs of the shadows anywhere on YouTube ever before. Before today. Today, when Logan Running gets notice that this conference will be at the end of this month, at the end of this month, that's just when Nibiru is supposed to be here. Lucky for Logan Running, I have it from an inside